Hey, what is going on, guys? In this video, I'm providing you some sample pictures and videos taken with the Nexus 6 front camera and rear camera. First thing I'm going to say is I know the picture is small. Don't freak out, this is done on purpose because majority of this video is recorded with the rear camera, and the rear camera records in 4K, which is 2160p, whereas this clip is recorded with the front-facing camera, which records in 1080p. So because the rest of the video is in 2160p, I can't really expand this clip, which is 1080p, too much because there'll be a lot of quality lost. In fact, I've still expanded this portion a little bit just to make the picture a little bit bigger, but if I go full expansion, the quality will be degraded quite a bit, so I left this small on purpose. Now, one thing to mention is that you can actually download a file recorded with the rear camera of the Nexus 6. You can find a link to that downloadable file in the video description. Another thing to mention is that the next clip, actually every clip after this is going to be taken with the rear camera because that's what people really care about. Okay, so for this segment, the audio that you're hearing is not being recorded while I'm outside. That's basically because there's too much wind, but the audio you're hearing right now from my voice is still recorded with the Nexus 6. It's just I did it at a later time because the footage from outside was too windy. As you can see, there's like a snowstorm happening. So I wanted to make sure it was clear enough for you guys to hear, but this is still recorded with the Nexus 6 audio. And this of course is 4K footage, and I noticed that when panning left and right, it kind of stutters. This is max zoom right now, and this is approximately half zoom. So, you know, it's pretty good considering it's 4K. You expect good results when digital zoom. But when panning left and right, I noticed that it stutters here and there. This doesn't happen with 1080p recording. Here's just some quick panning, just so you guys can see if there's any warping jello effect. And it handles pretty well. Let me do some quick panning left and right now. So I find it weird that when you're turning left and right super fast to get that warp jello effect, it handles very smooth. But when I'm panning left and right at a normal slow speed, there's this random stutters here and there. Like, it wouldn't ruin your video per se, but it is something that's rather annoying. And here's just another max zoom again. And I'm going to switch over to an indoors clip and some nighttime footage, but pictures first. We'll do the pictures first. Okay, so this is the final segment. This is the low lighting video test. It's really dark outside, and if you hear any noise, it's because of the wind. I apologize, but I just wanted to show this at nighttime. So the houses across the street, I can see them clearly with my own eyes. The house on the left, I can tell, is like a brownish red brick pattern, whereas on the screen, it's completely black except for the lights coming out of the garage door. So obviously in low light, as you would expect with a smartphone, the performance is rather poor, but again, as I just said, it's a smartphone, so you shouldn't expect much in the first place. Performs pretty average, although I have to say I've seen some other devices perform a little bit better, like the Note 4, and surprisingly even the HTC M8 camera, despite it having much lower quality video, performs much better in low lighting though. So that's pretty much it. Don't forget you can download a completely unaltered recorded clip taken with the Nexus 6. You can find a link in the video description. And that's pretty much it. So if you guys found this video useful, be sure to check out my Facebook, Google+, Twitter links, also in the video description. Hit the like button, it does help. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.